Hello friends, welcome to Office Platform. Santosh this side. Today we will see how we can create a progress bar inside the VBA. And here our task is to see how can we delete the blank rows over here from range row number 9. Okay, so if we see on column C and row number 9, there is a blank row for every alternative rows. Okay, and we have the task to delete all the blank rows, and along with that we need to keep a track of how many blank rows are still left and how many blank rows are already deleted. Let's see how it is done and over here. And before that, let me show you how it works. So with this, when we execute this button, the macro will run and it will also show us the progress bar. Okay, let's see. If you see over here, we are in row number 45, 47, 60 out of 298. Okay, and see, you can see the progress almost 50% is done, 60%, and it is 100% done. So let's see how we can create this right from the scratch. Before we proceed and create the progress bar, we need to create the macro first that can delete the blank rows. Let us start by creating the macro and then we'll proceed with the progress bar. Right now, let us go to developer tab and click on Visual Basics, or alternatively you can use Alt F11. So this is the existing VBA course that I have already written to showcase the VBA and the progress bar. Let us create all this right from the scratch. So over here, and then move to modules, and then we will write the below code. Let us write sub delete blank rows. Okay, and now we need to enter the variables, create the variables. Let us create the variables, that is dim I as long, dim last row as long. So here now let us calculate where the last row is. Okay, last row is equal to active seat dot range. Since our range is in column C, we will give it the column C, and rows dot count dot and excel up. And so over here we have created two variables. One is to identify the last row number, and the is to calculate the I. So how many instances the VBA will run and how many blank rows will be deleted. Okay, so now let us start creating the macro that will delete it. Everything is defined. For we will use the for loop for I is equal to 9. Since our first number starts from the our everything should start from 9, so I will execute the macro from row number 9. So I will define 9 from row number 9 to last row. So the last row will be 299. So it will start from row number 9 and it will end on 299. Okay, so last row, and then now if cells I, that is the row number, and 3, which is the column, that is A, B, and C, C is the third column, is equal to blank, then rows I, comma, delete. Else, and if. Next, once this is done, it will start at row number 9. If it will, then it will validate if row number 9 is blank. If it is blank, then it will delete the row number 9. If it is not blank, then it will again come back to row number 10. That once the 9 is over, the value of I will change to row number 10. Okay, now let us try and execute this code. Before that, let us create a button over here. Okay, and then let us call this control spacebar. It will say what was the module name, delete blank rows, right? Delete blank rows. Done. Okay, let us try to execute it. Now before that, right, go to properties, edit the caption, rules. Okay, same one. Okay, one. Let's give it one. Okay, let us move out of the design mode and see how it happens. Remember, we have not yet created the progress bar, so this will run, the macro will run, but we will not have any visual indicator stating what is the status of the macro. So until then, we will have to wait. And to get the notification that this is done, let us write a small message box. Okay, over here, not over here. Let us write the message box over here. Okay, let's see message box. So once the macro deletes all the blank rows till row number 2299, and then it's done, it will give us the message box stating that it's done. Now let us run it since we have moved out of the gen mode and see how it works. See, everything is finished. Message. Let us wait for the message box to state that all the blank rows have been deleted. This macro is still running. See, this is the issue. We don't have any visual indicator. What is the status of the macro? For how much time we need to wait? Oh, done. It is done. Okay. Now, see, all the blank rows are deleted over here. No blank rows. Now, let us proceed and create the progress bar. Again, let us move back to the Visual Basic. We'll go over here and then right click the user form. A small user form will come up. Okay. Insert label. Sorry, the label is over here. Okay. And then create a progress bar. The progress bar is not available in the report, and that is existing ones. Let us use it. Search for progress bar, Microsoft page control, text box, progress bar. See, it is here, and click on OK. Can you see this? This is the progress bar that we can see. Even we can create a new control over here. Okay, and we can rename it my new controls. Okay, you can add the control over here, that progress bar. Click OK, and you can click on it and you can drag it over here. Okay, this is the default one. If you want, you can change it, but for now, for the practice and for our time, to save our each other's time, let us not do anything. Okay, so this will be the label which will say what is the percentage of completion. This will show the percentage indicating that what is the percentage. So if this is 50%, this will fill up 50%. If this is 70%, this will fill 70%. If this is 0, this will show as blank. The progress bar will show as blank. So this is done. Okay, now go to the progress bar and right click on it and go to view code. So this is the view code that has come up. Now let us go back to our module where we have created the code. Copy the same code and paste it inside the user form. Okay, now over here let us create another variable called percentage, percent as integer. So this will capture the percentage of deletion or percentage, how much percentage the macro has completed. Okay, now let us create the formula for that. It's already been 1 second now. Let us create it as per. Per is a commonly used terminology inside the Excel. So let us give it a very unique name. Per is equal to worksheet function dot round bracket start I, what that is, in which row the current macro is, divided by the last row over here. So if it is 299, then we will use row number 9 divided by 299 into 100. And after that, let us create the caption. So the caption will be this one, the label, sorry, this one user form 2. We use the rename the caption. Okay, b dot caption is equal to completed and the per, that is the percentage, and percentage symbol. So this user form 2 will show what is the percentage of completion. Okay, Again, go back to view code, and then we will use the progress bar. Me dot progress bar 1 dot value is equal to per. So whatever the percentage over here, the accordingly the value or this percentage bar will show. Okay, now go back, come again, and we will use the label 1 is equal to currently working on row number this and I and I and out of this and last row and rows. We are done. So we have just copied the old macro which was working perfectly fine. We have added a new integer or a new variable called per to capture the percentage. We have calculated over here whatever the, if it is 90% will show 90, so that the percentage bar will be working over here. Okay, if it is 90 then it will show 90. And again we have created the caption and progress bar and done. Now few more things over here. Over here we just need to write do events, and then after the code is over, the message or the progress bar should automatically move out. Okay, so we will write unload me means the current box, but over here if we see we have written as private sub user form click, but we don't want to run this code on the click, but it should execute once the progress bar comes up. So what we will do is we will write user form activate this one. So we will copy this code, Control X, Control V, and delete this one. So now if we see we have, once the user form activates, this code will start running. This will be the percentage calculation. Do events will start working, and then over here the last thing we will be required to do is that user form 2 dot show. So when we click the button, user form 2 should show come up, and once the user form 2 gets activated, this code will run, and once this code is over, the user form will automatically unload and we will get a message box stating that this is done. Let's see, this is the data, and see if it works. It is working. So we are getting completed 17%, 20%, 25%. Currently working on do this and this 100. So we'll let us, and then we'll give a space around row number and it will be done, closed. It is almost 60%, 65%, 80%, 90%, is 100%. It is done.